Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to another stream. This time will be, I don't want to say the last time, but this piece is getting already pretty finished, but we will still need like at least this session and one more to finish it, I think. I hope not that much more, but we gotta see. So let's continue with this by basically erasing out all of the sketch marks. Yeah, well, let's get to it. Let's get started. Actually, I pretty liked how this one turned out. All the work pretty much paid off. The thing I haven't done currently is all this plant vegetation. I almost are tempted to move all that to a second layer and then work from there. I think this makes the most sense for me. This is still a lot of work to do, but I think we need at least some vegetation. I mean, what's already here, I can kind of just paint over it, it's okay. But as I say, I'm almost tempted to remove it completely. And well, we'll see what I want to do with the vegetation. There's still so much to do with the cleanup. I can pick my battles. Actually, I would really like to be able to rotate the canvas. I can do that, but it's just not as convenient as it is with Photoshop. But I say, let's try. I think I implemented it. Okay, yeah. Okay, that kind of works. Ah! This is the problem, that you don't get to rotate in the view you are now, but it still defaults to the normal view. It's very strange. I can't wrap my head around that. Switch back to brush size. As soon as I'm finished with this vertical line, I'm pretty sure I will switch everything back, because as much as that helps one will... Oh, actually, mark of the road there from the Google reference. As much as that helps one, for me at least, I tend to get lost in those details and not being able to see how the whole image is relating to the detail area. Doesn't really work for me, so let's get this done and then switch back. Yeah man, Affinity. So much cool stuff, but then again, lastly I was just sketching a bit and I had like these huge performance problems just working in black and white on a really big canvas, okay, but having the brush be controlled by opacity like in Photoshop requires some finicky maneuvers in the brush settings, and when you do these, the performance slows down like a lot, and I wasn't really able to draw, so that's that. And I just kind of switched the settings off, and then I could paint, sure, but then you have to deal with this weird opacity behavior in Affinity. Yeah, I really wish they did something about this, but then you kind of see when you ask in their forums, they are always super nice and helpful. Yeah, I don't want to bash anyone here, but still their main target group is are photographers and not really digital painters. So a lot of these brush related issues, I don't think they will fix that very soon. Okay. Yeah, tell you what, let's go back and rotate. I hope it's... no, it isn't. Reset routine. I think this did the trick. Okay. And one thing, I mean, we can kind of do that now, is a quite big decision. When I sketched up the whole thing, I had this 3D element here, and I think it creates a very weird tangent. It doesn't look that great. I mean, I could try to integrate that in the background, but as I was looking at this, I thought, why even have it there in the first place? This weird tangent won't be going away, so I just paint over it and remove it. Yeah, that's my decision. Remove that. And rather have some sand structures here. Even make a bit of the spilling is also fine. Yeah, I do have to look a bit for the sand structures. Everything is still a bit rough, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I don't want to overdo this all to infinity. But still, I think some of the sand areas might need a bit of tweaking, so especially if I start here now and overpaint everything. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm not really sure if I keep it like that, but for now let's just add a bit of color just to see how everything looks once this element here is gone. Sorry, my monitor has still this weird power issue. So let me just fix my monitor real quick. I'm right back. Okay, monitor is back on. Sorry about that. I already have the adapter to maybe get rid of the problem, but I actually haven't installed it. I was a bit lazy. That being said, I went swimming today, did 100 rounds, and yeah, now I'm also a bit tired. That doesn't really explain why I haven't installed the thing, but it might explain why I'm still a bit on the tired side today. I always say I'm tired and then everything works out just okay. Maybe that's just a little bit of time I need to get into it, and then everything just works. Okay, actually the brushwork is horrible, but let's look at the whole picture to get a taste. Right, actually, it's better. I like it more. I'm not really sure if everything works that well with this building here. But for the most part it kind of works. Okay, then let's just look at the building here right in the middle. I think that needs the most work. I still think it might be a bit dark. I think I did something to this and set the layer to multiply or something, and that's why I have like this really dark lines here. I don't really know what I did. Okay, let's see. No. Yeah, that looks a bit more like what I intended to do. don't even know if that makes a whole lot of sense to shade it that way. Yeah, that should be brighter. Not that much, but with those like top elements. I want at least to preserve a little bit of that, but I might have to delete like those beam type thingies. I can reintroduce them, but I'd rather just fix the general shading and then come back. Also, like this one plant here creates another tangent that I'm not too happy about. I think it should be a bit darker, but not as much. Well, it's just detailing. You know me, I kinda hate this stuff, but in the end, especially with this, does that work? I don't think so. Yeah, I have to reevaluate this. At the moment, I'm not completely happy with it. With the crumbled stones and everything, I have to look at this again. My nose is a bit runny, I hope I don't get sick. That would be very bad. think I want to lighten this array here a bit. Yeah. I think that might have already done the trick. Yeah. Wasn't like a huge amount, but a bit. Needed a bit of darkening. Not really sure about the vegetation. I have to revisit that. Okay. Let me see that at 100% value. Then I might be able to judge that a bit better. Yeah, it actually works quite well. Still some things I might improve, but for now let's just get going and get rid of the other sketching marks. Actually, what did I sketch here? It looks all over the place. It's just detailing. I don't know. It's tedious, but sometimes rewarding. Not really at the rewarding part yet. It's a bit weird here with the sand. Yeah, but I don't know. I kinda don't want to spell out everything so much. Let's continue here, as a lot of work seems to be in this area of the painting. Don't really understand why I had so thick outlines there. I guess it looked okay when I sketched it, and now it leaves me a bit of problems. zoomed in, the whole stream looks so weird. I think it might be because of that the stream is so empty in the moment. I don't know. Well, that's okay. It has to be done, you know. Detailing isn't a fun part, but at least not for me. I think some people do really enjoy this, and that's totally fine. But even if you don't enjoy it, you kind of have to do it. At least if you want to get to a certain degree of realism. You can manage to get there without detailing too much. It's totally possible. But either you're very experienced and you know how to pull that off, and I can do that for landscapes, but not really for like this perspectively demanding cityscapes. I don't know what I kind of lost my train of thought there. There was another possibility. Yeah, you can just leave your image as it is, but then it won't look as nice. Sometimes when you overdo this, it starts to look less nice and more stiff, but since we are doing a stiff architectural type painting, I think that's not really a problem here. But still, you can even make a stiff painting even more stiff, so I guess that could happen. That being said, I think all the detailing we did here just improved the picture and didn't feel like it made the image more stiff or anything. Not even Mardage Macberry, and that's totally fine too. Yeah. Actually, I really liked those windows, so this is a bit of a problem for me. Let me try to reinstate some of the windows while killing the obviously now merged down sketch marks. I hope this does work, so that we could retain some of those nice reflective windows. Yeah, I should have planned this a bit better. If I had, I wouldn't have to do that. I think I remove the sketch marks like pretty much completely, and then reintroduce the sand in the area where I have to. I do want to have some part of sand as directly in the here in the next part of the image. There is a lot of sand, so it makes no sense to don't have anything here. see. This should be a bit brighter. Yeah. This makes more sense. Okay. Perspective-wise, this feels a bit off here. Let me just erase that. I think when we introduce some separation value and just cut it off here, yeah, it's a bit better. It's still a bit wonky, but those like ultra fine details you usually don't zoom out to such a level here. Shit. Oh, sorry. We have still some writing here. Need to carefully erase that out. Definitely should have erased a lot of this stuff earlier. Like, I mean the text stuff. Or not even imported that at all. That would be quite the best solution. While I paint now here, I think this could easily take more than this session and the next. This doesn't work as fast as I had hoped. Hey, Javilo, I hope that's pronounced correctly. Javilo. Okay, sorry, I'm really bad at pronouncing and reading usernames. Thank you for the follow. Thanks a lot. I hope you enjoy the stream. As I probably have said earlier, I'm a bit tired, so please bear with me. Thank you for understanding. I did a lot of swimming today, so I'm a bit exhausted, but everything's still pretty much fine. Also, it's... Oh, yeah. Thank you. If you want to have a look, this is currently the drawing in all its glory. Let me zoom that a bit more in. So this is it. I'm really just detailing. As you see, I merged down the sketching layer and switch to something a bit less dramatic. Okay, that's better. Yeah, as you see, I merged down the drawing layer, and this basically means that I now have to erase out every one of those black lines, which might seem like a bad idea. But actually it isn't, because when I go down and detail the stuff here, I get this really nice plane separations basically for free. So yeah, it's a lot of work to do that all over, but in the end it kind of pays off, as you can see already in the background, which I did. And here, for the most part, still some areas which are a bit unfinished, but yeah, basically. Also, welcome everybody else to the stream. I hope you enjoy it. Currently, I'm just detailing this thing here, which let me see, I need 100%. Which is a bit of a tedious process, but in the end, thank you, thank you, Jelly. In the end, I think it's rewarding. I really liked how this one turned out, especially when I started. I wasn't really sure if this painting was going anywhere, and now I'm pretty happy that I stuck around and yeah, did everything. But still, as you see, it's a lot of work to do, and yeah. As with everything in life, as with training and swimming and everything else, if you want to achieve something, you basically have to sit down and do it. And as you can see here, this is a nice technique I think I will use in the future even more, that you can kind of incorporate those lines by reintroducing a lower opacity color, and then not have the line completely vanish, but instead you get this nice plane separation. I don't know, I really like this technique. So Javi, do you draw also? Oh, that's cool. Also on Twitch, do you stream? If you do, I might visit your stream. I don't consider myself to be really that good. I always tell the story that since I'm a bit of an old guy here on Twitch, yeah, I stopped drawing like I think 15 years ago, and now I'm slowly coming back to it. So you don't stream? Okay, that's totally fine too. So if you consider my art to be of any good, you can ask me anything art related. I might have a good answer for you. I will totally do my best to answer questions if you have any. Even if you have some paintings and want some feedback, but that's just if you like. You certainly don't have to. What subjects do you draw? Also mainly landscapes and cityscapes like I do, or characters? Because I'm really not that skilled with characters and a lot of people do them. But still I've done a bit character stuff too. I'm just not as good. Okay, I want to preserve some of... Okay, in that part it was kind of silly for me to merge everything down because I really like the reddish reflections of the windows and I want to keep them, so then I have to delete everything out, which is a bit of a pain. Instagram and social media, I do have not. Only thing I have is my my homepage where you can see all of my old work, and I also I save every stream to re-upload that to my YouTube. I haven't done that for a reason I can't get into huge detail here. Basically, I will do that. I think as soon as February next year is done, then I will upload everything to YouTube. Would be a bit too complicated to explain why I don't upload everything now. Yeah, but regarding to Instagram and social media, I'm very much of a non-social media guy. I don't know, I don't want to go into a big preachy mode here, or even say that it is bad for everybody. But just for me, it does more harm than it does good. What I consider now is having like an ArtStation account and upload my art there. But then I still think there are so many good people there, and I have the feeling like, should I even compare myself with them? I don't know, but that seems like a bit more appropriate than other art related channels. Also in Instagram, we can have a big discussion here. Is that really that much art related as it is like more, I don't know, set yourself on stage related, like a lot of people with their glamour pictures, something. Not that I have anything against that, but I don't know if I want to be a part of that crowd. Yeah, it can be quite toxic, yeah. And I'm not even going into like huge details because I don't have to. Everybody has made their experiences with the toxic side of social media, and yeah, that's that. Here on Twitch, on the other hand, I find the I mean, sure, I do a very niche type of thing, and I don't have a lot of people visiting my stream, and that's totally fine. So I'm really not after like a million views. But then again, those people that I have met are all very nice people. I really enjoyed this. So yeah, Twitch kind of works for me in this area. It might become, I know Twitch chat can become quite toxic with person streaming other content. But since I kind of don't do that, it's at least not a huge problem for me yet. As I said, on the contrary, I really appreciated the feedback, and also like having a time where I know I have to draw and other people are kind of expecting me to draw. This forces me to draw. So this wasn't a bad thing, just for that reason. Because I do so many things, sometimes it can get quite overwhelming, and just having a bit of a time frame, that kind of helps for me. Okay, I think this looks quite okay. Should remove the lines here too. You get a bit blind when you're doing like all this line removal stuff for a long time, and and sometimes you leave very obvious marks still in the image, but when you zoom back you don't see them at all. Also, I want to keep some of the raw energy of the painting. I don't want to like over detail everything. It's pretty already much a bit over detailed in some areas maybe, but as I say, it's a cityscape, it's a static drawing, so it doesn't even have that much like energy to conserve to begin with. I do need to do something about those glass structures though. They certainly need some work. Also, yeah, I have to remove the lines here too. I also think this should be a bit brighter here. Yeah. I don't know what's about those Photoshop brushes. As you can see, I'm in Affinity, which I have a bit of a mixed relation. Because first of all, I really do enjoy the software, and it's so cheap, and it does like 99% of the Photoshop stuff, and I really dig that. But then again, it's very much not aimed at digital artists, and I don't know a lot of digital artists which use it, which is a bit baffling for me. But basically, if you have like workflow related issues, especially with bugs and crashes and everything, also with slowdowns sometimes, these issues won't be addressed like in a short amount of time, which is totally fine. I really, all the guys which developed this thing, they're very nice and they don't have any problem, but just they focus on another target group. I hope my stream didn't shut down. You're from Spain? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it did shut down. At least my mobile phone, which displays the chat for me. So sorry that I haven't seen your message, Javi. I'm from Germany. Sorry for my... not sorry, I say thank you for sticking around with me with my thick German accent. It's a bit obvious that English isn't my first language. But then again, in every stream I tell a story that I basically have to draw and think about that and think about what I wanted to say and translate everything in my head. This is sometimes quite complicated, and if I have to do that, basically my brain frees resources for drawing by reintroducing like this huge accent. I hope I can explain that in a sensible way. Yeah, it is totally difficult. I would advise you, or I don't know if I would advise you, but if you want to stream, it's not a bad idea to just open the mic and record yourself in English for sure, and then draw anything which you are content with. It's really not easy. It's really not. I struggled with that a lot, and also sometimes I still think I could talk a bit more, because first and foremost I think Twitch is still a platform where you can talk with people, and it's social media in a way. So I know there are a lot of streams where people are just drawing and make us muted, or they are mostly silent. But I myself tend to not enjoy those streams too much. I'd rather have somebody to talk to. So I try to provide that as well, even if it is a bit hard. And I think some of the streamers who do gaming, they have a bit of the same issue, because I mean they are not concentrated on drawing, but concentrated on not losing the game they're playing. So actually, I would like to revisit Spain after the whole COVID thing. I haven't been to the to mainland Spain that much, but I think I've been to all of the Canary Islands, like Lanzarote and Gran Canaria. Yeah, I think visited all of them, and it was always so nice there. But now, since the volcano broke out, this might have to wait even longer after COVID, I don't know. Yeah, they are so beautiful. Also so nice people. I mean, also in Spain, you are nice too. Pretty much, let me see, I don't want to bash anybody, but regarding experiences with holidays, I think Tunisia, I was there 2 times. One time as a kid, and that was really nice, had a lot of good experiences there, and then with my girlfriend, and the last one was really, it wasn't so good.
Never ever again.
she says never ever again from the next room. Yeah, but as I say, a lot of the travel countries we went to, we had really good experiences. Like we also went to Hungary, and this was like with car. We went there, so as to basically see everything of the country, and we went like very to the east, which isn't like a huge tourist place, and this was like almost one of the best vacations ever. I really enjoy to get in contact with the locals and not be like the 5th millionth visitor which goes to the usual places, if you know what I mean. Ah, okay. I didn't know that a lot of people are visiting this while the volcano is still active. Okay, that could kind of be interesting, but I'm not a specialist in this area. But isn't this also a bit dangerous? I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, if there was an active volcano, I would be a bit. I'm not scared, but let's say I would be respectful of this nature thing. I wouldn't do it. Yeah, I think so too. Also, a lot of countries I think are fascinating purely from a landscape perspective. Like take something like Afghanistan. Okay, I don't want to to visit Afghanistan with all the horror going around there for sure. Okay, but actually, if you look at the landscapes and everything, it's so nice. So if there was a possibility just to be there without actually being there, like in VR, that would be kind of cool. So but a lot of the places I want to visit, we don't have that issues. I want to maybe go on a huge trip to China next year. That was also planned a bit earlier, but then the whole COVID thing came, and yeah. Yeah, gases, yeah, those are pretty dangerous too, if the wind transports them to you, like carbon monoxide or something. As I said, I'm not really a specialist, or don't know a huge amount about this thing, but still I'd be rather cautious. But still, like mainland Spain, I was there as a child and I enjoyed that also a lot. Especially we went that was maybe even 2 times. One times we went to the upper coast, like what is that? Oh man, it's not a North Sea, but oh god, I'm horrible at geography. But this was the one time we went there, and the other time to the Pyrenees. I hope that's pronounced correctly, like in the border region to France, and that was like really, I think we weren't really in Spain, but I think we stayed in France for the time. But since this is a border region, it was so freaking cool. I really would like to revisit all those mountains again. Also, I'm a bit of a mountain guy. I like to hike, I like to travel. So this would be very, very nice to experience that again. But the problem I have is that you really need to have automobile there, so you can't just fly and experience the landscape like that. And that means you have to either rent a car, which isn't that much of... Perhaps I do it, I don't know. Or you have to drive all the way to Spain, like I did with our trip to Hungary. And driving to the Pyrenees from central Germany is like a two-day trip. And yeah, it's like a lot of driving, and some people enjoy that. They see the driving and all the experience as part of the journey, but for me it's just a necessary evil to get to the area I want to go to. So I'm not really sure what I do about that. Okay, that's just before I get down. Sometimes when I talk a lot and I get a bit lost in the image, I tend to space out, and sometimes I reintroduce too much contrast, especially in the midtone values. So I like to zoom back and make sure everything is working. Yeah, still a lot of work here, but I think this does work. Let me just get this image, basically to compare what happened there. Okay. Yeah, as you see, like the station I run Affinity here is very powerful. It has like 64 gigabytes of RAM and a very strong graphics card and very cool processor and everything, but still everything takes so long here in Affinity. Yeah. I think that did the trick. Okay, then let's just continue. I mean, I know the images are very large, but a system like that is easily able to handle that in Photoshop. That's one of the downfalls of I'd say disadvantages of Affinity. I still like it though. One question for you, Javi. Do you draw digitally as well? If yes, what software do you use? I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter, but it's just a bit of a still interesting thing. I've seen people drawing with like stock iPad apps or anything, and they paint like these really amazing paintings. So tools don't matter too much, but I was about to say they could crash or something, and then let me save. Because that happened to me. Affinity did crash on me even while on stream. So I have to be careful with that. Yeah, no, absolutely no problem. Do your studies. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream, by the way, so that's fine too. Painting in the tablet, yeah, that's one way to get into digital painting. I worked with an Intuos 3 for a lot of the time. That is also a wacom tablet, but it doesn't have a monitor. It's pretty old. As I say, I quit drawing 15 years ago, so that was... I don't even know when I bought it. So I had that for a very long time, but then I just, out of curiosity, I bought this new wacom thing with a monitor, and I really love it. They are a bit... I know some persons who don't really enjoy this kind of thing. I mean, at least Feng Shui doesn't like it. But for me, for my workflow, it's like a million times better. But some people, especially if they started very early with the whole digital thing, they're so used to this older workflow that I have a bit of trouble to adapt to this style. I wouldn't say trouble, I mean Feng Shui is like God, and he can paint really, really well with all of the tools given to him. But still, he doesn't like it. So as far as I know, he prefers to work in the old school way. And he even says for beginners, it's better to work old school without a monitor. I'm not too sure about that, but yeah. I guess it trains your hand-eye coordination. As I said, I use Affinity Photo for my drawing here. The good thing about this software is that it allows Photoshop brushes to be loaded. Sometimes they don't load like exactly like they behave in Photoshop, especially drawing with opacity is a bit of an issue. But they do load, so this is a huge thing for me. And I have this really nice mixer brush. I can show it to you. I can basically move the paint in the image around, and I really need that, even though I don't use it as much in this painting, but especially for roughing things out, it really helps me. And Affinity is really, really cheap. It's just like 25 bucks or something. I mean, that's essentially nothing. But different people use different softwares, and they are all tools. If you can draw with almost everything. But sometimes you want to have a little bit of quality of life features, and at least I want to. So that's why I've chosen Affinity. I was speculating that I need this stream and maybe another stream to finish the painting. Now that I'm about halfway, a little bit more than halfway through this stream, yeah, this is not gonna happen. It will take quite longer, but that's okay. Also with this like structure in the foreground, I really need to detail that a bit more. It's not just erasing the black lines. Okay, let's go back to this building here.
Ready to flow.
Yeah, see you. Thank you so much for being around here, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Would like to see you next time. So take care. Goodbye. Yeah, so many nice people here on Twitch. Really enjoy that. I'm sweating quite a bit. I don't even know why. Maybe that has still to do with visiting the swimming pool. My girlfriend said something, but I didn't really catch it. You have to speak like a lot louder. Public bath. Okay, I have a swimming pool. No, we don't have a private swimming pool. It's a public pool. What needs to be done? I think let me first just try to fix that a bit here.
Ready to flow.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a lot of tedious work. Also, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it. Currently, I'm detailing this sci-fi cityscape. I can show it to you if you like. Like, this is the... I always forget which number I need to put there. Yeah, okay. This is the cityscape as it is. It still needs a bit of work. Especially I need to remove all of the sketch lines, which is my way of getting nice, clean, sharp edges. but this takes a lot of time, so this is currently what I'm doing. Detailing, detailing, detailing. So usually that doesn't require that much brain power, which is a nice thing for me, because I don't have to be like 100% on top on everything, so I can just talk a bit more and just let my muscle memory work out a lot of the areas here in the painting. Still, I think with the, especially with the vegetation, I need to revisit those areas. But for now I just want to get rid of the very obvious sketch lines. And if I've done that, I maybe introduce a new layer. For now, this is all done on one layer, so pretty much working working as I would in analog media. I really like to work that way. I don't like having like a gazillion layers. But that also means like this vegetation, I can't really get rid of that. So I might have to reintroduce everything which was hidden by the vegetation and then reintroduce it on another layer, because I'm not that happy with some of the branches and everything. Also, I don't know if I want to have the gray that much popping out. This is supposed to be the other station of like this bridge elements here. I don't know. I do need to lighten this up though. Yeah. Okay, maybe we can have a look at this building here a bit. I want to basically scroll around a bit in the image, not to stay too much in one place. First of all, that's a bit boring, and then it gives you like this blindness sometimes. You don't really know what you did there is any good. Switching back to another area keeps your eyes fresh. Is anyone listening to hear me shout? Hear Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you do enjoy it. Today we are still doing like this sci-fi cityscape. If you want, I can show you the whole piece. Also, I can check that everything I did makes sense. Oh, that's it. And it works pretty much okay. I do have to erase out all the sketching lines, so that's what I'm doing now. It's a very tedious process, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, as you see, like in the areas I already did it, it really pays off. It looks quite nice, I think. The reason I do it this way and not just I had that on another layer, I merged it down. I do it like this because I get those really nice separations of plane changes basically for free. If you do it the other way and just hide the layer, you have to reintroduce not only every plane change as well, but then you don't have a clear indication where the plane change is happening. So having the line and be able to use it in those contexts, it helps quite a bit. Also I can do it like this and just darken the line a little bit and not get rid of it completely. I mean, not darken. Here in this case more it's lighten the black more to a gray. And I do need some darker color there. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, the building I'm currently working on is, I think, one of the parts I'm the least happy with. Maybe I need to reintroduce some details there. I'm not completely happy with those. But I might just I'll switch a bit around in the image and look for places I haven't been before. If I stay in one area too much, I have become a bit blind to the whole thing. Yeah, and here I'm really not sure if I want to. No, I introduced already a bit of a darker color. I say let's just do another layer and try to, I don't know. I'm still not really sure if I want to do that. Why doesn't this work? It should paint up like this. It's not the right color. Why is that? I'm so unsure about this. The whole time I struggled with that. This doesn't make sense. It's set to normal. But why? Okay. It might have been the tool I was using. I don't know. Yeah, this area is so tricky. I might have ruined it. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. I mean, this area here could certainly use some work. I don't know what I should do with the sketch line. Should I erase them completely? No, yeah, just tone it down. I mean, they do provide some nice indication of perspective. It's a bit dark. It's a bit dark. Okay, and then I think I just removed that line here. And let's look at the area here. I think this works quite well. With this area here, I'm not so sure, especially since it is a bit of perspective, but I don't think you will notice that as much in the big picture. I really hope I don't catch a cold. I think it works quite well. It takes like a lot of time, but I think yeah, it pays off in the end. Okay. This looks good, I'd say. I do need to remove the lines here too. I need to introduce some kind of vegetation here, so I leave that as it is for now. I don't know. For now it's just the same. I really should remove this song. It's a bit. It's a bit much. Okay, let's look at the whole image. And save for good measure. I do want to compare that to the other one and see that we haven't screwed anything up, but actually, it looks quite good. Still a lot of work to do here. Okay. So I got where I wanted to be. Still need to clear up a little bit of the rubble here. Let me get some light to indicate. So this area needs work, and also I need to remove all the lines in this down part here. And yeah, basically the spherical structures here haven't been dealt with like at all. Same for this foreground element. So this will be probably the things I work on during the next stream. As for now, I think we didn't quite reach 2 hours. It's 1 hour and 50 minutes now, but I'm getting a bit exhausted, so stream is also pretty much empty. So let's just call this a day and come back to it later. I hope you did all enjoy the stream or the video on demand. As soon as I upload it on YouTube, I mean, you couldn't watch it the limited time on Twitch. So basically, I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you on the next stream. Goodbye, take care.